Monday, 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 Monday. Chico, it's Monday, baby. Let's get that money. We got a champion in the NBA. Coach Prime still signing them, and Shedeur still doing numbers in a major way. It's the morning run, Chico. Let's just get to it.
Let's go. Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run, go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runner, grab your coffee.
Yeah. We appreciate everybody checking in. Let us know where you're checking in from. Join the conversation. It is TMR Live. We're live.
And direct.
Yeah.
Chico, let me do this.
Okay, let them know.
We don't have to do this, but I want to do it because we are men of the people. We love the people.
Men of the people.
And because we love the people, we live for the people. And so I want to tell the people, this is why we tell y'all to turn your notifications on, put your bells and all that, subscribe, because sometimes ish happens. And the ish that happened today was on me. My daughter's traveling home for her birthday. Happy 30th birthday to Alexis. And her flight kept getting postponed, delayed. And so we were trying to find a sweet spot to have time to go to the airport. Nevertheless, here we are now. It is the morning run. Delayed, but not denied, Chico.
That's right.
Take it from there.
That's right. Delayed, but not denied. Happy birthday. Y'all put an HBD out there in the chat right now when you get a chance to. And join the conversation. Let us know where you're checking in from. Put your city, your state, your country in the chat. Make sure you go to unclechico.myshopify.com and go get you some merch that you can wear and represent with us. We appreciate y'all showing love to us. Shout out to the CU Aunties. Shout out to Goonsville Clothing, our guy Petro. Shout out to everybody who rock with us constantly. You know what I mean?
Chico, I want to double back on something you said. Put HBD Pooh, P-O-O-H. That's a family nickname. Put HBD Pooh in the chat. Alexis Neely, 30 years old today. Chico, can you believe I became a father 30 years ago today?
I mean, that's a long time ago, yeah.
Yeah, long time to do anything. But I tell you what, it wasn't really, it started 9 months before that. I remember the night.
But I ain't asked you about that. But it's still, we talk about fatherhood, not so silly.
No, I'm just saying, man, I remember Jackson State playing Valley.
No. Has it become any easier?
They won 47-7. I was looking for something to
do. In year 30, has it become any easier being a father, or has it like, what's the difference in year 30 from year 1?
I wouldn't say it has become easier because they're gonna always be your children. Hell, I'm 55 and went by my mama's house yesterday and made a sandwich. So they're gonna always be your children, but the level of the relationship changes because although you stay in charge as a respect thing goes in a hierarchy, you communicate with them differently because they are full-grown damn adults now.
Yeah.
And so they're more logical and rational conversations versus emotional conversations. I would say that's the key difference.
Yeah.
And another key difference, Chico?
What's that?
At some point, you want to live long enough, not necessarily for your kids to get married or your kids to have kids or your kids to be successful, because all that is subjective anyway. You want to live long enough, Chico, to see your kids not lie to you. That's when you know you're going to produce some damn adults. Anybody that still got to lie, you just say you ain't. If you still got to lie, you ain't grown.
Yeah. You ain't got to lie, Craig.
No.
You ain't got to lie.
If you still out there lying, you ain't grown. So, shout out to all the parents out there who got kids that have reached a state that they ain't got to lie to their mom and daddy no more.
Yeah.
If you go smoke weed, just say I'm going to smoke some weed.
Okay, you can deal with that.
It's the truth.
I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that one right there.
You don't want somebody 12 coming to tell you that.
Oh no, hell no.
But somebody
now, see, there ain't no logical way of dealing with that other than a sweep keg and a belt and you know what I mean?
No, not the sweep keg.
The sweep keg. What? Running them dogs up on you.
I will say this, Chico. I'm looking forward to your process. I can't wait to see you when your daughter start dating.
Lord have mercy. Don't say that.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Got a little friend down the street. I had to put myself in the right mode because little friend down the street come down the street. Daughter get all excited. She running in the house. I don't see the friend outside. I'm like, what you get on? Where you going? Trying to go outside to play. Now, why you going outside to play all of a sudden? Oh, my friend out here. What's her name?
I know her.
It's such and
It's
such.
a
I look outside.
Himsy.
It's a little dude outside on his bike with a do rag on. I said, what is it? I yell, like, hey, she ain't coming outside today. Bop. Get your little ass from over here. I send the dog.
Chico.
I gotta find a way to deal with that, So, other than that,
you gonna be blocking Chico?
Call me CBZ. Call me CB. Proud. I raised my hand like I just drew a foul.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
All right. So
block as long as you can, as long as you know there's gonna come a day. I don't care what
dog.
technique you throwing, what shade you got, or what you did in the weight room. Like they said in Jurassic Park, life will find a way.
Life will.
It can't be contained, Chico. It can't be contained.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I had to tell myself that, like, we know we played outside on bikes with little girls at the time, you know, whether we liked them or not.
Play hide and go get.
And that's what I'm saying. I ride around the corner every once in a while. I wish I would see a little hide and go get going on. I thought all y'all.
Wait, you wish you could see it go on so you could play too, or so you could stop it?
Man, come on, dog. So I can start hating. So I can be King Hater. Hate.
You already King Kagger.
King Kagger.
Kagging the child. That's a leg sweep, y'all. If y'all don't know what Kagging is, that's an Alabama leg sweep.
It's a leg. There you go. It's an Alabama leg sweep. King Kagger. The sweep kag originated GWC projects.
Speaking of sweet cags and BTAs, we have a NBA champion. The Knicks are official champions of the NBA 2026. First time in 53 years.
Gangsta fine. Way to go, Knicks. Way to go, damn Knicks. Y'all put a way to go, Knicks in the chat. That's what happened, baby. What you think about that championship, Unc? Knicks win.
Hey, I loved it, man. You know, like I said, I'm going to keep on owning it. I picked the Spurs. I picked them 4-2. And when you look at the time of games that the Spurs had to lead, every game the Spurs lost, they had a double-digit lead in. In the entire series, they led 72% of the time. But guess what, Chico, the most important time to lead is? When that damn buzzer go off.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And
when that damn buzzer go off, all that other stuff don't matter. Knicks got that damn thing done. Congratulations to the New York Knicks. We will see, though, Chico, will the streak continue? And the streak is, it's been 8 years since somebody repeated as champions.
Right.
And so you got the draft coming up, NBA trades coming up, more money. Will the Knicks stay together and go back at that thing and repeat the first one in 8 years? Or is it going to continue the one and done trend?
Well, that's what we're trying to find out right here. And like you said, the Spurs led game 1 by 14 points. Led game 2 by 12 points. Led game 3 by 12 points. Led game 4 by a record 29 points. And let that go. Yeah. And led game 5 by 16 points. That's 5 games leading by double digits.
Yeah.
And you did not win the finals. At the very least, you go back and you're the Spurs and you say, man, listen, we're a young team.
Mm-hmm.
Made some mistakes. We were right there. It's not guaranteed that we'll get back, but is in our favor because of our youth and the way that we're constructed.
Yes.
Whether we make a move at the veteran spot at point guard with De'Aaron Fox, we don't know because I think he just signed a huge extension.
He did. He ain't going nowhere.
So it looked like he's going to be stuck right there.
Yeah.
He can learn from this too. He's young enough.
I hope he does.
And he's going to have to for the Spurs to get back to where they can be in the future. What I feel, because to be up to be up double digits in 5 games in the finals, shit. Many champions, it seems like, can't say that. You know what I mean? So I
Yeah,
feel like they're in a good position to move forward if you're the Spurs, and the Knicks, celebrate, put them arms up like Stone Cold.
I would say, Chico, as it relates to one of these teams or both of these teams getting back to the finals next year, I would actually say, now keep in mind the draft ain't happening, trades ain't happening. We talking about like the lay of the land right now. I would actually have to say that the Spurs are more likely to get back than the Knicks, because the Pistons just laid a damn egg. Hell, the sorry ass Hawks, I say it was up 2-0 on them, right? The Cavaliers, if they can fix this Harden situation, are right there. So there's a Orlando ain't going nowhere. There's a tougher path forward based on the current makeup of the teams for the Knicks than it is in the West with San Antonio. Even so, San Antonio did have a game 7, like they did with the Knicks. They're dominant even in the games they lose.
Yeah.
And there's no one right there in the West right now that's likely to immediately catch up and speed past them. I do like their odds, but I'm going to tell you this. We said it before. I don't count on none of that. Oh, man, we're young, we'll do it again. Because I remember when OKC had KD, Harden, and Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody said, oh, people going to be facing them for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
It wasn't even another 15 months.
Yeah. And like you said, bar any trades, but we know some trades going to happen, as it's talks right now about Giannis going to Boston or Miami. So that's going to be a seismic shift in the East.
Immediate contender wherever he goes.
Right. Man. Where would you like to see him go? If we're talking about Giannis in a trade, whether it's Boston or Miami or another team, where would you like to see Giannis go to be an immediate contender?
Man, if he stays in the East and goes to Boston, again, I'm gonna double down on it. It just got way harder for the Knicks to come back. If he goes to Miami, they propel up. If he goes out west, whoever he goes to, because again, we just said the Spurs went 7 with Minnesota. They had tough games in the season against the Nuggets. So anywhere in the West he goes becomes a contender.
Yeah.
Like he is that primary domino. Like wherever he land, it's like, uh-oh.
I'm a dominant type guy. Like, as far as watching teams play, I like the dominant teams. I love the dynasties. And like you said, we haven't seen a dynasty in 8 years in the NBA. That's cool and all, but I like to see teams that has the chance to go, back to back or three-peat, something like that.
Absolutely.
I like those times. So in my quest of wherever Giannis would go, and my wishes, it would be somewhere to pair up with a Wembanyama. Put Giannis and Wembanyama side by side, dog. Find a way to get Drake. Hey, Milwaukee, I got De'Aaron Fox right here for you.
By all means.
Because look,
and a box of Benson and Hedges and a 12-piece chicken.
No, what's the
whatever we got to do.
Who are you? Like, if you're Miami, or if you're Boston, or if you're San Antonio, right? Which one are you going to entertain most if you're Milwaukee? A trade for De'Aaron Fox. You get Tyler Hero if he goes to Miami. I've seen a 3-way trade where Jaylen Brown ends up in Miami instead of Milwaukee. What player would you rather have? Someone from San Antonio, including De'Aaron Fox. Who would you like to have? Because if I'm San Antonio, I'll tell you this right off top. You're not getting Dylan Harper. You're not getting Stephon Castle. And you're not getting Wembanyama. Now, Keldon Johnson we can talk about. All right, let's go.
But see, the key for me, though, is who do you let go on Boston?
On Boston, I think they're talking about just Jaylen Brown.
I would go Boston then, because Brown already plays the way I like him to play, with a nice chip on his shoulder and can ball. Fox has yet to show me anything other than he was the beneficiary of the market resetting. Like his game, and you see the NFL with quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to have a game that's worth $60 million. You need to be born in the year where the market resets by the time that your contract up. And so Fox is one of those guys that landed perfectly in that TV money situation where like, no, we got to pay him $50 million. Like that's what the market is.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, you got a Brown out there. Brown worth it. Now the problem though, if you do that with Milwaukee, right? You've also just signed away that we ain't finna win the East because we giving our person to somebody in the East that we won't be able to get past.
Yeah. What I'll look at is, like you said, you send him to the West, and then you'll get De'Aaron Fox back, but then you'll get some draft picks from that also. So, hey, man, it's going to be an intriguing summer and NBA season.
That is one thing about it, man. Like, both of these teams, I mean, just by virtue of the finals, hell, they the best this year. But particularly with the youth of San Antonio, they can give up some first round picks for the future.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they got a core three that they ain't got to replace the next 5 to 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like people forget when they look at Big Body Brunson, right?
Yeah.
And they see all this hype this year, well deserved, MVP of the finals, well deserved. Heroic Nick Brunson jersey is gonna sell forever, well deserved. But we forget that brother been in the league 10 years.
Yeah.
like we forget he been doing this a minute, right? Like he was in Dallas. And shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. How did you have Brunson and Luka in the backcourt and ain't got neither one of them today?
Don't have neither one of them.
Oh, they smoke that good dope in Dallas.
Well, I could say the same thing about the Lakers with all the people that they gave up, but at least they got a championship out of it. And LeBron there. But they squandered a lot of good players also, but none of the caliber of Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic like the Mavs did. So, yeah, they let that one go bad right there. Congrats once again to Jalen Brunson. Can he become the face of the league?
He would for me if he changed that haircut. I don't like the spotty braids. He need to go to 808 braids like you do. Shout out to 808 braids.
Not the spotty braids, dog. Why you calling
the spotty braids? You know, they just ain't here with it. They just.
I'm like, you know what? I was about to pull up a picture of Brunson and put it up here. I don't even know if I should do that because I'm finna be bashing Brunson on the show, man, with the braid. But I do know what you're talking about, though. But still, at the same time,
you used to bash that man who went from Colorado to Boston with that peel back afro.
No, that's crazy you say that because this picture came over both of them right now. No, that was you. I was just laughing with you.
But now we can't talk about somebody else.
Oh man, Big Body Brunson. Hey, dog, they talk about my hair too, dog. Wear your hair the way you want to wear your hair. Who cares about it? You know, I come from the projects where I seen guys with all of this gone, you know, and had braided on the side and going to the back. Damn, they had a ponytail.
Champion get to wear his hair the way you want to wear his hair.
That's right.
And he a champion in the biggest media market in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He a champion in He a champion in New York City, baby.
New York City, man. You see how people been going crazy out there? Did you see the Spurs fan, the black one with the Dennis Rodman jersey on? Shout out to him. I hit him up on Instagram, but his DM's probably going crazy. I need to get him on the show.
Got to get him on the morning run. That brother not only held it down, he went looking for it too.
Yeah.
When somebody would kick him from behind, he would look back, remember their face, finish this business, go back, get them.
Turn around like a video game player. What character?
He was in the
like
mix, man. That dude, I call him the final boss. You know, you play a video game, you got to get better than the last Joker.
Yeah. Let me see.
And he put a video out the next day. He put on that same Rodman jersey, went out the hotel the next morning and said, bring it. Well, I'm out here.
The next day he went back out there?
He said, I'm looking. Bring it.
There it is. The Wallace27 is his Instagram name. Shout out to him, man. He went crazy on those people out there. And just for reference, you know what I mean, for people that don't know, there were random Spurs fans walking in NYC and people just assaulting them, walking down the street, assaulting them. And then Big Dog walked down the street. He said, I'm ready for all the smoke. No podcast.
We are not here to advocate or promote violence. But that
No, we're
man
not.
was being attacked. That man was the victim.
Right.
And it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. The rabbit had the gun that night. He went back and got everybody that got him and then some.
How funny is it though that he had on a Dennis Rodman jersey of all? He could have had on Ginobili, Tony Parker. It wouldn't have hit as hard.
David Robinson,
David Robinson.
Duncan. Hey, hey.
My dog had on the 10 Dennis Rodman jersey.
Kawhi Green. He could have done. I mean, he could have had on any. This man had on Rodman jersey and went Rodman.
10, where Rodman had the blonde mohawk. You know, the mohawk like Coach Sal had.
Yeah, that Joker, man. That Joker. Shout out to that guy, man.
Hey, when we posted about the Florida high school changes down there, Coach Sapp and a lot of people from Florida been commenting on those posts, Unc. So maybe that's something y'all need to discuss or can discuss on Wednesdays with Warren that's coming up with you and Coach Sapp, man.
Yeah, we'll also get him on here to see his opine.
All right.
Yeah, I saw his comment on the post.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm still not finished with that him on Drink Champs. It's 4 hours.
I swear they went in on that. They went in.
And as the time went by, them jokers got tighter and tighter too, boy.
Yeah, I look like mine a little bit.
Look like 4 Michael Jordans sitting up there.
4 Michael Jordans. Tell me about what's going on though. You know, the women's camp in Colorado, everything in Boulder. What's happening? What's cracking? What's shaking? I like the hat you got on right there with the camo.
Yeah, man, it's shaking like bacon out there, man. You know, Coach Prime just wrapped up another huge recruit weekend. Of course, got some more commits to add in. So I think we're probably around 21 right now from the class of 2027. I got some more defensive guys. I got the running back we talked about out of Tupelo. Yeah, we just talked about Sapp. Now we got another Sapp coming in. Mm-hmm. Andrew Sapp, edge rusher, coming in as well. Women's camp, phenomenal, you know, attendance and energy from the ladies who attended that. So it's on and popping in Boulder per usual with Coach Prizzy in the hizzy. Believe that.
I like Drew Sapp and what he's bringing to the program. I like what they're doing, bringing in these edge rushers. Just got an SEC flip also from the big fella. We'll talk about that even more on Wednesday. Y'all stay tuned for that. Coach Brennan Marion cooking up, of course. Cordero McDaniel is the big fella that flipped. He's from what was it? I had it. Brookhaven, what's the name of Mississippi? What Blackhaven? Brookhaven? I gotta get it right, man. South Haven. I thought you was gonna know as soon as I said it. That's why I was like,
South Haven. No, you were getting it mixed up with Memphis. Memphis has a neighborhood called Whitehaven. All the black people call Blackhaven.
But there's a South Haven,
South Haven, Mississippi, just right below Memphis on the Mississippi side. So he's from South Haven, Mississippi, not to be confused with Blackhaven in Memphis.
In Tennessee, all right. And he's 6'7", 325 pounds. So he won't be hard to find out there. Also, you got Aqib Talib, his nephew, once again, commit Jalen Talib. He's joining Colorado defensive end Yamil Talib. And Coach Prime is cooking. So y'all stay tuned for more updates on that. Go to
I'll tell you one thing.
Network. Yes, sir.
One of the things I love about it, Chico, is
we got to talk about Ezra too.
You know, you bring in 2 new coordinators, right? Offense, defense coordinators. And you really bring them in 2026, like January 2026. And so a lot of what was on the team or even committed were athletes that were committed before they were the 2 coordinators.
Right.
When you look at what's coming in for 2027 and coming in high school and then coming in through the portal, these are guys that they think and believe, with Coach Prime's thumbs up and approval, fit what they run, fit what they're trying to build for their particular scheme. And so when you look at Andre Adams, their quarterback, when you look at this O-line, when you look at an edge rusher, you know, like Andrew Sapp, then you're looking at the future based on the way these two brilliant coordinators see the future. That's what I'm pumped about. Because there's one thing to come over my house, Chico, and cook for me, and you guys just use what's in my house like the show Chopped.
Mm-hmm.
There's another thing, you the chef, and you go buy what you want and you bring it and cook it. Oh, we finna eat now.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So
we
you
finna
see
eat.
some of these commits that's coming through right here. You can follow on the social media page for the CU Bus Football, Coach Prime, and the Pregame Network. All in all, also Big Dog Chico on Facebook. Can't forget that one. Also, Brookhaven is the school they're saying out there. I
Yeah,
appreciate
that's down south. That's South Mississippi.
Yeah. Brookhaven. Brookhaven. Hey, man, a lot of talent in Mississippi, man. Shout out to also one of my former players, Cedric Simmons, just got offered from Alabama. Had been offered all over the country from Auburn, Tennessee, Purdue. Went on an official visit there and just got done with his official visit to Alabama, the Crimson Tide. I remember it because he always rooted for Alabama coming up as a kid and as a young speed hustle Panther with Coach Big Dog Chico down there in Selma, Alabama. So that's
what I'm talking
another
about,
one,
man.
Division I football player right there, man. My dog Cedric Simmons. Shout out to him. Gotta have him on the show or something.
I love an ignorant mofo.
Okay, there you want to address the ignorant mofo?
I just love an ignorant mofo, man. I just love. It ain't even worth addressing, man.
Tell him what's going on.
First of all, what ain't going on is practice right now. You do have what's called player-led practices once, every 2 weeks or so, according to NCAA rules. But this is strength and condition time. Ain't no practice.
Mm-hmm.
And no longer allowed. I'm no longer allowed at your mama house.
Easy. All right. Let me put a picture of my dog Cedric Simmons up there. I'll splice it together when I get a chance. But that's Cedric Simmons right there.
There you
Wide
go.
receiver. Class of 2027, Selma, Alabama. Said Alabama making big moves for this in-state playmaker. 2027 three-star wide receiver Cedric Simmons wrapped up his official visit at Alabama. One thing working for Alabama favor is that Simmons grew up an Alabama Crimson Tide fan, but the battle is far from over as he is set to visit Auburn June 19th to the 21st, setting up what could be a electric recruiting showdown between the two rivals.
Chico, can I make people mad real quick?
Make them mad, Unc?
Can I upset the industry real quick? Can I shake up the game real quick, Chico?
Do what you do, dog. Do what you do.
Chico, all this talk about 5 to play 5, 1 time to transfer. All right, whatever. I get it. But you know what I don't get, Chico? And I think the NCAA or the conferences or whoever's in charge need to just say, all right, enough is enough. When you commit to somebody, how do you still get to go on visits?
Yeah.
When you ask a girl to marry you and she say, yeah, y'all are officially engaged, how you still get to go date publicly?
Yeah.
Now you dating somebody, you can date them all, get to know them. But when you say, no, this is the one I want to be with, and you publicly declare and y'all are engaged, y'all are committed to the marriage, how you still going on dates?
Mm.
I'm all for player rights. I want them to get all they can out of NIL. I'm all for players having the freedom of choice to transfer just like any other student would. I don't even think it should be a cap on it. I don't think it should be just one time. If a guy major in marketing can transfer 3 or 4 times, now you be losing credits and have to, start over.
Yeah.
Because everybody don't accept everything. But if that's your choice, that's your choice. It's your choice to make bad decisions. Like, what I don't understand is how you make a commitment and still get to go other places. I don't get it.
I don't understand that either. Doesn't make sense. Why wouldn't you just, cut them at that point? Why would you even commit early if you know you're going to this place? I don't know. I remember putting my commitment on my All-Star North-South Football All-Star letter, when they put it in and your little resume or whatever. I remember no sooner than I wrote it down, it seemed like I got a call from Joe Witt. Auburn recruiters. Hey man, the paperwork said you recruited. Are you committed to UAB? What you doing? I said, I just put it on there to say you just put it on there. What you doing? The first time somebody told me like that. What you doing?
So
like,
what? That was your first episode. What we doing?
What we doing? Shout out to Coach Joe Witt. I know his son coaches somewhere right now too, but he was no nonsense. If I had ever seen one, boy, had an afro that he wore under his hat, had a hat on with the afro under it.
Yeah.
So you know he was old school. What?
Yeah. Big puffs hanging out the side all around.
Yeah.
I don't know, chat. Y'all look the chat.
know,
I'm not
man.
gonna take it personal if y'all say Neely crazy. I ain't gonna get excited if all y'all say I agree. But in the chat, you know what y'all think. If y'all think once you make a commitment, that should be it, or if you think even if you make a commitment, you can still go on 50 million, 11,000 visits, that's cool too. I don't get it. I think instead of all this 5 to play 5 and can't transfer 1, man, address this commitment stuff, man. A commitment need to mean something.
Man, the NCAA is all over the place right now.
All over the place. And they not getting belt ass. They getting boot ass. They losing everything.
They losing everything. It's gonna be the NCAA. They're gonna split up in leagues in a minute. You're gonna have a Big 10. You're gonna have an SEC, and you're gonna have everybody else. You know, and then they're gonna have to come and have a damn open tournament to see who's the champion. Like these high schools have to do. But it's crazy, man, to see how it's changed nowadays. Mainly how much money these guys are getting, but more power to them.
Yeah,
more power to them. Just imagine a guy like Cedric Simmons or any other recruit out there that it's been like a tug of war recruiting battle over. I think nowadays, and correct me if I'm wrong, all that means is, you know, other than the player making a decision, who's going to toss the most money at the recruit, at said recruit?
Yeah.
Kinda? No?
I'm with, I just saw a comment right there. Let me put it on here, Jazz in effect. Because Chico, I'll be 55 Thursday. And one thing I've learned in my old age is just because some annoy me don't mean it's wrong. And that would caught my attention right there. It's annoying, but should be alive. Maybe I'm just annoyed by it, but ain't nothing wrong with it. I just don't get it. Just go on all your visits and then commit.
That's it. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Do what y'all do.
But I could be smoking that good, don't know what I'm talking about either. Now, Hell, I said the Spurs are gonna win 4-2.
If you're smoking that good, shout out to Tinky Boy Farms out here in Hawaii. Shout out to my dog. No. Shout out to One Deep. Shout out to T-Braids 808 Hawaii. And shout out to UncleChico.myshopify.com. Y'all make sure y'all go there and get y'all some merch. If with your boys, you feel me? And when you do that, that way you'll have something to wear when you come to Boulder for a game, for a concert, whatever it is. If you come to Boulder, we have a place for you to stay. Stay like us.
Man, because we lay our head, not together, at the BoulderBroker.com. The beautiful Boulder Broker, 31st and Baseline. You need a place to stay. Man, check in, make your reservations. Let them know that Uncle Neely and that dude with the braids sent you, and they're going to take 20% off of your stay. That's at the beautiful Boulder Broker. And one thing I want to give a shout out to Big Chico, the big dog, the BIGGDOGG. We get the 30-minute mark, middle of the show, and he remembered to start doing some ad reads. Shout out to Big Dog Chico. Get it together.
This is what we do, man.
I know. I'm impressed.
I mean, man, hey, listen, I got to make sure I have some insurance because I was thinking about going back out there to play basketball this week, but luckily for them, it was raining during the time that we were out there. We got caught in the rain this week.
Wait, lucky for them?
Yeah, because I was coming. I came prepared this week. My mind was I'm going to play basketball.
You had the knees wrapped.
I had the knees iced up, wrapped up. I had my Patrick Ewing elbow pads on, ready to go. You know what I mean? Had me a Knick jersey. I was ready to go. The dude with the braids. Yeah, that's right. They're gonna say yeah. Anyways, dudes with the braids.
I don't know how to take this, Chico. Like, agree with me is a bad thing. Keith, what I did, man. Not what I do, what I did. Keith said I can't believe it.
Well, just know that I wasn't able to play basketball this week, guys, so my back is not locked up like I thought it would be. But next week, if they're out there, I'm going for a triple-double, like Ice Cube. Oh, I mean parlay that into an ad read like this.
Yeah,
Right
that's what I was waiting on the parlay, but the pivot. I'm surprised the chat didn't hit your ass with a bunch of red circles because it was supposed to be about Denise Smith and her protecting your bad ass knees, and you went down la land.
Or you can say
what you about to do.
You know, for anybody else that's out there, listen, what's your next dream? Is it paying off your credit card, remodeling your kitchen, exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. And State Farm agent Denise Smith is right there in the area of Denver and Aurora to lend a hand as your local good neighbor. Denise Smith can help you look at things for whatever it is that you want, anything that comes up with a plan, whatever it is, you can call her and get your savings goal in motion because your money should work just as hard as you to achieve your dreams. So whatever it is, being free of debt or free to roam the world or call, whatever it is, you need to call State Farm agent Miss Denise Smith today. She's in the Denver metro area and she'll look out for you like a good neighbor because State Farm is there. Make sure you give her a call at 303-343-3515. I read that like wallow off $1 million worth of game right there. My bad. But shout out to my dogs, man.
Something like that. Yeah.
Where we go from here, man? Like the song say.
I'm going to see Louisiana Glenn because he said he got bourbons and cigars ready when I get back.
That sounds like a good time right there that I need to be a part of. That I'm sad I'm not a part of right there, Louisiana Glenn.
Well, you are still doing numbers, man. So go to unclechico.shopify and get your merch.myshopify.com. Get your merch on, get your merch up. And when y'all get that merch, man, post a picture in and tag us so we can reshare it, get you some discount on some additional merch. We're going to be adding some more stuff as we get ready to head into August fall camp. Yes, sir. With the blesser. Chico, let me check something real quick. Watch this. Days till September 3rd.
I love
80 days. 80 days, Chico. Georgia Tech. 80 days to Georgia Tech.
80 days till we see the debut, in my opinion, of Julian Juju Lewis. Y'all let us know in the chat right now how many touchdowns, how many interceptions, how many passing yards y'all think Juju will go for this season and in game one. What you think, Unc? What you excited about?
Man, I can't pontificate on something like that, Jake. Let me see some reps in August. But I am looking forward to it. It's going to be a great game, great atmosphere in Atlanta. You know, not in the house that Prime built, but in the city that Prime put on stage. And then Juju is going home. Let's just call it what it is, man. Atlanta is a chocolate city, and you got a chocolate staff coming from Colorado. So there's a lot of stories and backstories to this thing. I can't wait to see it. It's going to take place in prime time, the evening game on September 3rd on ESPN. A lot of narratives, a lot of backstories for this. You know, I said about the Knicks, man. Whereas I did pick the Spurs, I said the Knicks had the better story, and this is a situation. Well, man. What a hell of a story for Colorado to go into Georgia Tech. Because keep in mind, now Colorado had that thing last time at Folsom Field.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be interesting, big dog Chico. Gonna be interesting. 80 days away.
80 days away, ESPN, and it's going down. Northwestern, that's gonna be a big game too. That's gonna be on Fox or FS1. Can't wait to see the Buffs in the Chi-Town. That's the one you're going to, right, Unc?
Yeah, I'll be at that one. I don't have the schedule in front of me, but I think it's Georgia Tech back home for Weber, then 2 road games in a row.
Yeah.
I think that's the flow of it.
Let's see here. All right. Well, I think it's about that time, dog. Y'all know that we have a morning run also on Wednesday and Friday. Y'all stay tuned for that.
You better.
We had to come bring it to you guys, whether it's late or whatever. We had to make sure we bring it to you guys. Y'all have any questions, let us know in the chat right now because we got time to answer some chat questions or some super chats right now. And make sure y'all get online to get to the poll also. Yeah, we love them super chats for sure. Let's see. Pull this up right quick. Like, There we go. If we look at the poll that's in the chat right now, it says rank the last 4 NBA Finals MVPs. Who would you take first to build your franchise around? And we'll start right here. I think we can start with Uncle Nelson right here.
I can't see it.
I'm gonna pull it up for you, Unc.
Thank you, sir.
There we go. Bam. You had to rank these last 4 MVPs, NBA Finals MVPs. Who would you take first to build your franchise around?
I'm going Joker.
Yeah.
I think basketball, as long as that rim is 15 feet from the foul line and 10 feet off the floor, size matters. So I'm gonna go with the big man that got handles, passes, 3-ball, and post moves. So I'm gonna go Joker.
Damn. Well, look like you and I are gonna be going with the same one right here. I think we're agreeing on this one. As long as well, it looked like the chat is saying 43% Jalen Brunson right now, coming off the NBA championship. So 43% Jalen Brunson, 28% Nikola Jokic, 22% Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and 7% Jaylen Brown. I was with you going Jokic, but I could see Brunson.
Yeah, I can see it, but I'd actually go SGA over Brunson.
Yeah, because he's younger. More size.
Has a knack for getting to the foul line, has a knack for getting other people involved.
Mm-hmm.
That's not taking anything away from Brunson, but keep in mind, Brunson gonna shoot that ball 120 times. That means somebody else didn't touch it.
Yeah. And Brunson kind of, in my opinion, man, you know what I was worried about? I was worried about him getting hurt, and then that was going to be the end of it for the Knicks because so much rides on him. But then he also takes so much effort to get his shot sometimes,
Yeah.
And whether he gets fouled and he gets hurt or he trips on somebody elbows, or whatever it is, is totally a tough man type scoring that Brunson
because you look at the way Castle go to the basket, he go to the basket just as hard, but he lands on his feet or something.
Yeah.
When Brunson go hard, Brunson is like balled up under the basket on the floor.
And he takes legs and stuff. It's tough, man. So I want to see him stay healthy, of course, but I wouldn't pick him over the younger SGA, the more skilled big man in Jokic. But him and Jaylen Brown.
I think we agree. Jaylen Brown would be fourth.
Yeah, Jaylen would be a fourth. Damn. So you're a trade, but that's the crazy thing. So you're a trade Giannis for him.
That was based off of what you did with the options you gave me. But yes, I would. Jaylen Brown can play ball, man.
He can play some ball. He definitely plays ball.
And because you keep in mind now, the argument was you was juxtaposing a trade with him versus De'Aaron Fox.
Mm-hmm. And Tyler Hero.
Yeah, so it's like no, dog. I'm foxed out. I'm good.
All right. Well, let me see. We don't have any news as of right now on Ezra Christensen, as far as what the ruling is for him. But with the ruling from what's the quarterback name? Sorensen, the one that was gambling, going to Texas Tech, with the ruling with him only being suspended for two games. Like, how could they, take away years or a year from another player, and they didn't do any gambling? Like, I know it's totally separate situations, but the NCAA is like, are they setting, the precedents, or what are they doing with allowing this kid to play if he's did like the ultimate and gamble?
Yeah, like I told you before, I got about as much confidence in the NCAA to do something right as I do the Browns. Like, it's always nonsense. I can't make sense of it, man. I don't know. Like, I can't bet what they're gonna do.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if our dog be eligible. No report since January that has changed. From what we know, he's with the team, and hopefully he'll be a part of the team this fall, because he'll be a vital part of the team. Him and Santana Hopper in the middle of that defense for the Buffs, the way they graded out this past year, and coming up through the transfer portal, should be some big dogs in that middle for Coach Chris Marv and the Buffs. Anything else, man? You got any news that you want to share, or we continue on Wednesday?
We just continue anything on Wednesday, man. We'll keep y'all updated on what's going on in Cleveland, what happens more with Coach Prime and the recruiting news, strength and conditioning phase taking place. End of the month, man, you're already halfway through June. End of the month, going to July, you got player retreat and staff retreat. So just a lot of stuff to talk about as we culminate the summer and get ready for fall camp in August in Boulder.
Well, let's leave them with some Shedeur Sanders clips, and then we'll get up and up out of here. You feel me? Let's go.
Hosting a workout prior to training camp with teammates, or are you going
Yeah.
to attend Deshaun's?
What do you mean attend Deshaun's?
I think he's having a workout for teammates. South Florida.
I just think that was just a question to try to start something, honestly.
It really isn't.
I think we're a team. If one of us chooses to do something, we all gonna do it together as a team. It's not no individual thing. So that's the thing. Like the quarterback room, like we all connected, we all cool. That's the difference. Like we all cool, we all communicate with each other. Hey, there's nobody's single individual idea because that creates separation with, okay, now what receiver's gonna show up for this guy? Nah, we all a team. We all gonna come as one. We all gonna get together as one team and get the things done. Cause then that's what separate. That causes separation and just a messed up vibe. And it's like that's not really what we own this year. We own like being a great team.
Not afraid to just, if there's a mistake, pre-snap or whatever, he'll stop the play and make you guys reset. He coaches you up hard during practice. Just, what is that? I guess what's your, view of that? How much does that help you when you have a head coach that's, not afraid to, set expectations in the middle of a practice like that?
Seems like something familiar I was used to. It seems like a guy that I'm real familiar with. So I enjoy it. I definitely like his expectations he has for us, and it gives you no choice but to be great or to get out the way. I think it's just that simple.
Shedeur, as far as on the...
There it is. Y'all know what it is. It's TMR Live, Uncle Chico. The coldest damn show you can find on the internet on the Pregame Network with these two faces on it. You understand me? Hit the like, subscribe, comment, and everything else. Until next time, pinkies to the sky. Sockers and black fists.
Somebody gonna steal on you one day, man. He's gonna pow! Pinky that mother.
Yeah, we up and up out of here. Peace in the Middle East.
Wake up, Captain, drop a super chat now. Morning run, go dumb, funniest in town. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. If you ain't sub yet, sit your ass down. Hey, runners, grab your coffee.